Hello, in this video, we will look at debugging. Debugging is the process of finding and fixing errors in a program. As discussed in section 1.9.1, syntax errors are easy to find and easy to correct because the compiler indicates where the errors came from and why they are wrong. Runtime errors are not difficult to find either, since the operating system displays them on the console when the program aborts. Finding logic errors, on the other hand, can be very challenging. Logical errors are called bugs. The process of finding and correcting errors is called debugging. A common approach to debugging is to use a combination of methods to narrow down the part of the program where the bug is located. You can hand trace the program or insert some print statements in the code. Another thing you can do is to use an IDE such as Visual C++. Visual C++ has an integrated debugger. You can use it to help you to find the errors. A debugger has these common features. It enables you to execute a single statement at a time. Then you can evaluate the situation and the program and examine the variables. And so you can also trace into or stepping over a function. So what you do is you have to set a breakpoint when you start this debugging. Let's look at this example here. I'm going to use this change the computer this change the amount and into the smaller units. You have the break the it into dollars, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies. So let's look at this program here. We're going to see how this works. I'm going to put the breakpoint right here. So this is the Visual C++, and I'm going to put the breakpoint. This is the column and the gray column here. So you can put a breakpoint anywhere. So check it and check it to set the breakpoint. Now you can run this debug is to start debugging. So this is to prompt the user for the input. So I'm going to prompt enter 10.03. Now your execution process at this breakpoint. So at this time, so what is the remaining amount? It is, you have not executed the statement, you haven't not assigned any value, so this remaining amount is unknown. So the amount you entered is now here is really tricky now. You see this already. I entered 10.03, but what is this amount? So when you run this code, and you're gonna see this is the one here. Let's go back to redo this again. Start debugging, and I'm gonna enter 10.03. So now this is what you have. You just hover it here. See the amount is, what is the amount? It's 10.029999. This is approximately to 10.03. So we already see the problem. It is approximation. So once you did this, casting this number into the integer. So let's do one step at a time. So now you can go to look at this debugger right here and go step over. So one step, executing one step at a time, step over, and see what is the remaining amount. It is 1002. So this is the 1002. That is already a problem here. So now you know what is the problem with the approximation for the floating point numbers. And you can continue execute one statement at a time, see what you're going to get. For the next one here is the number of dollars. So here you're going to do a step over. And now you can look at the number of dollars is 10. So this is how you continue to trace your program step by step to find where the problem is. After you finish, and this is to start debugging, click on this. That is all for this section. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.